Hello, I'm Adam from Temples.
And I'm Tom from Temples, and you're watching Records in My Life on Northern Transmissions.
Thank you very much for doing the show. Let's start at the beginning, the wonderful beginning. How do you guys, was there a record that you bonded over that brought you together?
Probably, maybe not one record more than another, but certainly a collection of records from an era. I guess the sort of, late 60s kind of sounds and an approach to songwriting that I think we all share in common. Adam, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I'd say so. But maybe not. Maybe not one that brought us together, which isn't terribly helpful, is it? Really?
Can you give us like one record? Give us one title that you would say, in the beginning, which you remember the days you were all listening to, like you all really dug.
I mean, something top of the list, like Piper at the Gates of Dawn, or like an early Floyd record, or
Saucerful of Secrets. Or,
that in particular was one I would say that really matched up between all of the kind of thing we're into.
Is there an album, go back to your youth now, when you were a wee lad, that you really thought inspired you to want to learn how to play an instrument or want to be in a rock band?
Yeah. Probably the White Album by the Beatles.
Yeah. What a collection of of well-written songs. Yeah. There's a bit of everything on there, I think, from country, skiffle, to sort of proto-metal, helter-skelter, So, that's one. And I think maybe like the Ramones live album, I remember like going through and learning every bass line on, in every track, 2 minutes long is, a good exercise.
Serious note, we live in kind of tumultuous times. Let's give us a record that would bring some peace to people in this era of uncertain times.
I think a record we've been enjoying a lot recently is a Bill Nelson record called
Quit Dreaming and Get on the Beam. Jump on the beam.
Quit Dreaming and Get on the Beam.
Get on the beam. Quit dreaming and get on the beam. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the background of that record?
He was in a band called Bebop Deluxe, and then he went off and did his own stuff. And the record, it's just a great collection of lots of. I don't know if it will bring peace, but it will bring distraction at least. So which is pretty much the same thing, really, isn't it?
Let's end on a fun note. A rock school type of Jack Black rock school type thing. If you guys were teaching students, you have to listen to this record because this is what's this is what rock and roll means. Or this is what music's all about.
The first thing that springs to mind is probably "Lamb Lies Down on Broadway" by Genesis. I think that has in terms of being moralistic, it has a good story to it. Which I think is important to teach, students.
And it's a bit daft as well, isn't it? To be honest, it's brilliant, but it's a bit daft at times,
Well, thanks. I hope it wasn't too torturous for you. Thanks.
Not at
So
all.
much for being on the show. Do you have any messages for the World Wide Webs? Words of wisdom?
Stay distracted.
Peace.
Did you like what you saw? Check out more episodes and subscribe.